You too. Hey, bro, I found some shit on Twitter. It was like, arrest is about to be made on. I don't know if y'all remember, or y'all probably don't remember, but David, like he killed a 13-year-old girl and shit. So apparently, an arrest about to be made. Nigga, mind you, this nigga did this shit in August, bro. It's fucking December 11th, and that nigga has still not been arrested, bro. So crazy shit. But I seen on Twitter an arrest about to be made. And it's not gonna be David, D4VD, whatever the fuck that nigga name is, bro. It's not about to be him. Even though that nigga, he looked guilty as fuck, bro. So hit that like button, subscribe button. We're gonna get into it. I'm looking at this TMZ shit because I couldn't find nobody else.
In the case involving the death of Celeste Rivas, and it is not David. We know a lot. Let me
TMZ know
download
everything
you on what we found out. So this week, there has been a witness before the grand jury, and he is intimately involved in David's life, the singer David, who the LAPD and the LA County DA says is a suspect in what they believe is the murder of Celeste Rivas. His name is Robert Morgenroth. Robert Morgenroth is the head of Mogul Vision, which is the label for David. But more than just the executive, the general manager, he is a manager. He manages David, and he is involved in David's day-to-day life and clearly knows a lot. So on Monday, Morgenroth was in the hallway with his lawyer, and there were people around, and they weren't sitting or standing right next to them, but the hallway echoes, and it was clear to people around there that there was a conversation that Morgenroth was having with his lawyer, and he was recounting what happened inside the grand jury room with the prosecutor in the case. The prosecutor, Beth Silverman, according to Morgenroth, here's what he said. She was very pushy on why I didn't call police. And then he went on
I be pushy too, nigga. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga, you know your homeboy fucking with a 13-year-old girl, nigga, and that nigga 20 years old, bro. Nigga, are you serious? Nigga, why? Nigga, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Call the cops, nigga. The fuck? Nigga, matter of fact, fuck all that shit. I know why this nigga ain't called the cops. He guilty too. This nigga was probably fucking on a 12-year-old girl, nigga. If his friend was fucking on a 13-year-old girl, that nigga was probably fucking on a 12-year-old girl, nigga. Cause, nigga, the reason I said, bro, like, ain't no reason not to call the cops, nigga. Nigga, at that point, nigga, that nigga should not be your friend, bro. On some real shit. You have no reason to protect that nigga at that point, bro. Knowing that he fucking with a 13-year-old girl. Unless you trying to protect yourself too, man.
That he said in response to that he said, quote, I feel like I didn't have the responsibility to do that and just wanted to continue with the tour. Now, we do not know the context of this, but when the DA is grilling him about not calling the police, that has to involve a crime. You're not going to call the police because somebody didn't show up for work. You're going to call the police if there's some kind of crime involved, especially since this is a case involving what the DA says is a crime. So we don't know what Morgenroth knew that would require him, according to the DA, to pick up a telephone and call the police. But there's something. And again, he was involved in David's day-to-day life. So, okay, there is more. There is another manager in this same company, and his name is Josh Marshall. That name may be familiar to you because Josh Marshall was the guy who leased the house in the Hollywood Hills that David was staying in. It is the same house that the LAPD raided.
I know, like, what y'all think David doing right now? Like, y'all think he moving normal? Like, how y'all think that nigga moving now? That he got, like, all this on his back, on his shoulders and shit, bro. Because, bro, this shit been going on since August, bro. Going on since August. We still have no idea when the fuck. I don't think we have no idea when the fuck he actually, like, dismembered her body and took her life. Rest in peace to her. Like, we don't know. So, nigga, this shit has been on this nigga back forever, bro. So I don't know how this nigga actually enjoys life.
pursuant to a search warrant just shortly after Celeste's body was found inside David's Tesla. We are told by law enforcement sources that that house and that search was really critical in their investigation. So Josh Marshall, who leased the house, who signed the lease, is part of the company Mogul Vision that Morgan Roth is also involved with. Morgan Roth and Josh Marshall are both managers of David. So they seem to know a lot about David. I don't know, we don't know, if Josh Marshall was called as a witness. I would frankly be very surprised if he wasn't. But Morgan Roth testified for at least 3 days. We don't know if he was testifying last week as well. One other interesting thing happened on Tuesday. Morgan Roth went into a courtroom that is next to where the grand jury was hearing the testimony. And along with Morgan Roth, the DA, Beth Silverman, also walked in. Now that's important because when there's something that happens in the grand jury where there's a dispute, for example, if a witness won't answer a question and the DA is pressing for an answer, if there's a stalemate, the DA can go to the judge and force the witness to testify, or at least get the judge to do that. We don't know if that's why they walked in, but both Morgan Roth and Beth
Bro, I thought they said an arrest about to be
into
made,
that
bro.
courtroom, and when they
got
did,
2 minutes to
we
tell me
have
about the
a
arrest.
reporter who was down there, who was in the courtroom, and the judge kicked our reporter out.
It said breaking arrest to be made in D4VD. They ain't even fucking mentioned arrest in this video yet, bro. I'm about to turn this shit off.
The hearing.
Niggas wasting my time.
Something was going on about what was happening in the grand jury room, and it may well be there.
But this nigga has mentioned grand jury this, judge this, witness this. Nigga, mention arrest, nigga. You make the arrest is in the fucking title of the video, bro. Mention that, nigga. This nigga has mentioned grand jury this, witness this, judge this, jury that, nigga. Fucking, he's mentioned those words 2,000 fucking times. It hasn't even mentioned the word arrest, bro.
Over what
this nigga got 30 seconds.
Over
bro.
what Morgan Roth
who's
would
about to
or
get
would
arrested?
not say. But again, we don't know what that is. Now
Hey,
let's
nigga.
go to Wednesday, because this gets even more interesting. So I told you that Beth Silverman is the DA. Morgan Roth's lawyer is a woman by the name of Evan Janess.
Bro, we don't give a fuck about the lawyer, bro.
This is after the conversation on Monday. On Wednesday, Beth Silverman, the prosecutor, walks out into the hallway and starts talking to attorney Evan Janess. And what we are told by people who are around there is that that Beth Silverman was very frustrated and said that she would have a judge issue a body attachment to a female witness that was supposed to appear before the grand jury, a witness whom Janess represents. Remember, Janess also represents Morgan Roth. So apparently this witness didn't show up, and Beth Silverman seemed frustrated, according to the people there, and said
Hey,
to
bro,
Janess,
I'm done with this shit, bro. Who is about to get arrested in the D4VD case? Alright, an uncooperative female witness in the Celeste Rivas is reportedly about to get. That's all we need him to say. Okay. Okay. So this what they're talking about. Hold on, y'all. My dog's at my door. Come on. Stop fucking trying to see, nigga. Shit. Motherfucker wanna play games and shit, bro. Shit, nigga. Might send your ass. So, never mind.
yes, I'm going to have a body attachment placed on this woman, and we're going to have her taken to court. That's an arrest, taken to court to appear before the grand jury. So we don't know if that woman also has a connection to Morgan Roth, who was again represented by Evan Janess. So there are a lot of connections here.
Nigga. Alright, bro. So that's all y'all need to know. I'm not watching this full video, my nigga. I honestly wasted my time. I'm sorry for wasting y'all's time, bro. I did not mean to. This is all y'all need to know. An uncooperative female witness in the Celeste Rivas death investigation is reportedly about to be arrested and forced to testify before a grand jury. That's all y'all need to know, bro. The woman's unidentified. I don't know why the hell he didn't say that shit from the beginning, bro. The nigga mentioned grand jury, witness, judge, lawyer. He mentioned all these words except for the person about to get arrested, my nigga. The TMZ may be on the all-time banned list, bro, for reacting videos. Yeah, bro. Y'all have a great day, man, and make sure to hit that like button, subscribe button.